the biggest bank in the United States has made it clear that it has a close relationship with Ripple Labs. They plan to use XRP to handle both domestic and international transfers. This news comes as President Biden gets ready to issue an executive order for XRP and many other cryptocurrencies in the next few days. It also comes as Congress officially gives XRP or Ripple Labs the go-ahead to start XRP. Read all the way through to the end to learn more. Watch this new video right now if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. Hello, and welcome to our channel. This is where we talk about the latest XRP news and other news about cryptocurrencies. If this is your first time watching one of our movies, then thank you very much. Make sure you have notifications turned on so you never miss a movie. We are excited to let you know that this station is giving away 200 XRP. To be qualified, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Post a video like this and a message with the hashtag XRP. There will be one winner. Many researchers and experts think that this news will cause XRP's value to rise by 100,000%, reaching $500. A ChatGPT study actually showed a rise of more than 100,000%. XRP and 4 other coins. These are 5 utility-based coins: Ripple XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and the Rinkum network, also known as RNT coin. They are all projected to grow by 100,000% by 2024, with Ripple XRP growing the fastest. Follow the channel, make sure post alerts are turned on, and share. A few days ago, I went on a very long study trip. I talked about a lot of things, such as leaked Federal Reserve documents, committee reports on a settlement of different ages, and a lot more, but this one is the Securities and Exchange Commission caught me off guard. After a ripple effect, the Commission calls a meeting right away to go over the settlement decision again. The SEC has until November 9th to settle. All of these talks about a deal started after the SEC made a settlement offer to Ripple that Ripple thought was not good enough. Ripple said no to this offer. As part of a settlement, Ripple decided to pay $770 million to end the SEC Ripple lawsuit. Ripple said no, though, so they had to go back to settlement. The Federal Reserve and, more recently, Congress have become more important than the SEC. It is said that Ripple and the state's federal government are working together. Soon after, the Reserve Bank will probably limit sales of XRP by regular people, which will be a big deal. A study said that Ripple and XRP were not only the best digital assets for sending money across borders, but also the best tool that can be used anywhere in the world. Besides that, there has been a lot of talk about the connection between them and the American government payment system. Of course, if you haven't heard of the FEN payment system, it's a way to pay that is currently used. Someone who worked at Ripple Lab in 2001 brought the Federal Reserve to light and made an offer to them. And to make things even more important, across the riverbank. A few weeks ago, Ripple Lab's main partner officially decided to join the FeedNet payment system. This is huge news because it means that the Ripple and Federal Reserve partnership is about to be made public. The Ripple Net system, which uses XRP for the ledger and XRP for the on-demand liquidity part, will start to be used by the Federal Reserve in their payment sector. To top it all off, it talks about how important Ripple XRP is and how it might work better than the current Federal Reserve system. For example, it says that the FedNet payment service would be 10 times better if RippleNet was added back in. When it was said that the Federal Reserve would use XRP, more information has not been released about how the Federal Reserve will respond to this documentation of what we do. However, I am aware that this documentation was suggested to the Federal Reserve, telling them that they should start using XRP soon because it would make all of their transactions completely clear. This means that governments that like to keep things in one place would be able to see each transaction individually, which would be much faster and cheaper if they did it now. I think it's pretty clear that XRP will help move billions of dollars, which will make it valuable. Several news stories have told us that Ripple wants to get into more than just the business. I'll go ahead and get the piece now. The article called Ripple Labs to revolutionize the real estate industry through tokenization talks about how Ripple wants to do more than just take over cross-border payments. They also want to get into a new industry that is appealing and built on rentable assets. It is very uncommon for a company with one main goal, like cross payments, to decide they want to add another business venture to their portfolio. Instead, this is what usually happens when they want to help with the money. In a different area, they either buy out a company or work together with them on a big project. This made me want to find out which companies Ripple might be working with or buying out. Right here is where I found it. It looks like it's bigger than thought, and it's the only company in the rentable asset base that has a connection to Ripple. This is the multinational Rankom network, which is the Rankom network. It connects RNT to the XRP system. We talked about how the Rankom network wants to grow into more than 130 countries. Recently, Nam, the CEO of the Rankom network, said on X that their company is partnering with the XRP ledger and that they're going to connect their own token RNT to the XRP ledger. He also said that he's met many team members in person. In fact, the whole Ripple research team in Canada is very important, because it shows how closely they are linked. Because the Rankom network is so close to Ripple Labs, they can talk to each other in person. Their development teams and more studies show that they are also valuable. Rather than being based on coins, they work perfectly. For example, on the RC network, renters can only use the RNT token to pay for rentable goods. The RAM network owns many properties around the world and rents out cars to the public. These vehicles can be rented at a residence. That being said, they have to buy RNT coins every month. Then, you can move on to the random now, whether it's through trades or some other way. This is why the RNT is so new. It's only been around for 2 or 3 months based on the chain and the data that it gives. 6 months for a coin to go up by more than 150% is a lot of time. Most of the time when you look around outside, a coin works great even without any advertising. To find out more, return to the system. I have a meeting with the CEO of the Rankom network right now to talk about this. We'll go over everything, but basically there's a system of incentives. But if you hold on to RNT coin for 11 months, you will get a 10% return every year, even if you don't rent a home in RAM network. Because of this, I highly advise you use this to your benefit, as I already said. I'm getting ready to leave, but I'm also collecting my RNT. And I strongly urge you to do so. This is a great chance to make the same point about your free RNT. It doesn't cost anything. You might as well take it. As experts say, RNT will be worth thousands of dollars in just a few months, so there is an upside. You never know how much it will be worth. Just so you know, you can go ahead and claim your and then study the coin and make an informed choice. Just to review, what is $500 per XRP if it's for the costs of running the business? Quadrillions of dollars sent across borders? That's not very much. The thought is that his XRP could be worth a lot of money. It's crazy that RNT is on the same list as the coins that are expected to go up by 100,000%. It looks like the study will pay off, so go ahead and do it. These currencies make things easier or will make things easier.